Sendirian Berhad, SESB, at Kota Kinabalu. Before I'm going to go to the main point, the result after we interview with the Encik Nasaruddin as a president of trade union in Sabah LCT Sendirian Berhad. I'm going to make a simple view as an introduction of our research. Here you go. Currently, organizations are working in very competitive and uncertain dynamic environment, which require organizations to be flexible to acquire and adapt new technologies, knowledge, and to the process of a new product, cut costs, and expect faster than competitors and remain as competitiveness. According to the Oldham et al. 1996, the creativity has been argued to be necessary for organizations to gain competitiveness advantage. We move to the employee participation. Employee participation, as we know, is a modern concept of industrial democracy. It is one of the means of employee empowerment. Individual employees are encouraged to take responsibilities for quality in terms of carrying out activities which meet with the requirements of customers. According to Umar, 2015, he said that employee participation is a part of move towards the human resource development in modern organization. So, like I tell you just now, this research is about to explore about the effectiveness of employee participation in Sabah Electricity Sendirian Berhad, Kota Kinabalu. So, keep on watching.
We go to the first question, which is we give to our manager of engineer union, Encik Nasaruddin. The first question is, what is the type of employment participation? He says, in Sabah Electricity Sendirian Berhad have 3 indirect participation that used in the organization, which is engineer union, number 2 agro worker union, and sport clubs. From this indirect activity, the organization use the charity and religious thing to give the strong communication with the employee. This organization is also opened by the worker by the SESB. Everybody from the organization can join as long as they work at the Sabah Electricity Sendirian Berhad. Second question is the type of employee participation, which is 5S, ISO, QCC, and the Sabah Electricity Sendirian Berhad use transformation program for this year, which is the management will go to the department to see the situation and the problem that occur in the place, which is the management by working abroad. But the best marking program is choose the champion employer that active to improve the employer in management, which is involve many organizations such as Petronas, Shell, and others. We can know where our position, and Encik Nasaruddin also says they sponsor employer to the outside of the country, which is Korea, to give the motivation to the worker by doing their job.
Actually, when doing we treat our workers as a business partner. Actually, it's different when you treat the people as a worker, because the worker they just work, and then when they get paid, they just go away.
Yeah.
So it's good for us to treat our workers regardless at our club at the very low level as a business partner, because all of us here, even the management, they are also working and being paid by SESB. No one here on the business. Actually, we are working just a level maybe management and non-management and workers. So when treating this our workers as a business partner, actually it will catalyze the involvement, and then the people feel their importance to the organization.
Yes.
They're very good in it. So they're important and they want to contribute more.
Yeah.
And then that's why it's good if we always involve the workers when we make a decision in any meetings, because we want also to hear, to listen what their problems, issues, and especially at the downliners.
Yes.
Sometimes we are here, the people on top, they're not really actually what the issue is outside. That's why they need to do the engagement. This is a part of the engagement they need to do. Then bring this the worker, call a special meeting, please highlight to us. So okay, when we make the decision, let us do collective agreement. So okay, let's say that you have a suggestion, okay, let's discuss the management. We agree on some things, but maybe due to the limitation of our financial capability, maybe we just get to this one first. Because like example, when we ask for the sports facility last time, actually we asked for a big one. We asked for soccer field, we have tennis court, everything. But yeah, towards the end, the management already afford to just build a gym. So okay, I think it's a win-win situation. It's a give and take. So knowing so we just agree on this gym.
Going to discuss about the second objective for this role. So I will going to discuss about how the employer participations can effectiveness in organizations of SESB. So we are already going to the organizations of SESB, and we already interview with one of them, that is Engineer Sarudin. He is a general manager in SESB. So for the first things, when we going make interview with Engineer Sarudin, from the interview we going to discuss about the effectiveness actually. So from the interview we discuss about the process, power, meeting, and subject matter. So through the process, which is use organization communications, through the button. So the company provide channel service. If the employer has any problems, all employers can make a complaint through the company channel to express their justifications heard or other problems. So this means Jordan said that if any employees have a problem, they can dissolve all the problems in the channel that they already have in organizations. So it means the channel is very important thing to all employers and employees. So beside that, Engineer Surya also said that in 2 months, all employer and employees have to make making sharing informations, and for example planning deviations, bulletin, email, and sharing section. So from my own observations, Mr. Nasaruddin, he's the one of managers. He's very fair and equitable in managing employers, and besides that, he prepares the rights of workers and to priorities the safety and health of workers. So
okay, I will conclude this video. Okay, SESB has a joint consultant committee. The first one is 5S. 5S is like every decision making is must refer to 5S in SESB so that they can mark from the statement. Okay, the second is ISO. As ISO, it's mean like serial notification. Serial notification that to encourage employee participation in SSB and to establish SOP. Okay, the third one in direct participation is new buy in SSB. It's active in 2015, and that is transformation global, and they call it global transformation. It's to boost worker motivation to work more, and the idea is to establish from strategic department group, and this is active in Sandakan and KK, and also another part of country. Okay, GCC is also in SSB. This quality thing is to involve all the decision making that are supported by the manager. Okay, in management is always have a small and big issue. The small issue is such as employee come late to the work. The reason is like they said that they take their own children from the school and got a jab and got an accident in the road. Okay, the big issue is such as building problem. As we know, SSB is built more than 30 years, and that means the building is too old. That's why always have a problem like building problem. The big issue is also like there's a workers die because of the electricity. This happen while the worker is at the workplace. Okay, every employee participation is very important in the organization, especially in SSB. They need to know the employee is active or not. The employee participation is to know the quality of worker for the employee. Is it increase or decrease in every decision making is from employee is to help the organization to have a same level with another organization. Okay, the decision making is all from the employee hands, but the decision making is already been meeting with all the workers so that the decision making is fair. From the decision making, all they want is to achieve is already been achieved. Okay, if there are any issues that they want to discuss, they will arrange a meeting to solve the issue. In the meeting is only a manager that they're what we call diwakili oleh pekerja, diwakili daripada pekerja. Okay, and of course the employer is also in the meeting. Every decision making in the meeting is also been known by the employer. Okay, that's all for today. I am Nursyidin bin Hadinau, BS 14 Thank you.
It seems familiar, yet it all feels so new.